Hello everybody and welcome back to the Beastmen Eye for an Eye campaign. So, we were running away last time to the lands of the Marienburg, as the Carroburg were a bit too strong for us in our current state. So we are starting the battle. This should hopefully go our way, but it's not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. Hopefully we have the forces to see through. It'll be a test for some of our new units as well. So without further ado, we're going to jump in and start this episode with a battle. Okay, so we're on the field. We are at full strength for the first time in this campaign. Definitely not elite units by any means, but we have the numbers, if anything. Now, the thing I'm worried about is their large number of missile troops. They've got plenty of crossbows, and they've got those mounted units with the guns. Can't remember their name. Pretty bad, really, isn't it? I can't remember that. It's been a little while since I've recorded. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our front line, which is consisted of our Ungor herd and the Gore herd, and then we're going to stick, obviously, our Ungor raiders behind as missile support. Actually, scrap that. Let's have the spearmen as a front line. I'll get there eventually. Kind of, not really. That'll do. So we have our main infantry force, which is going to pin them in position. We're going to put Scar, Ruin, Claw in that little gap there, and Kazakh in that little gap there. But the Minotaurs, I'm really worried about the damage they're going to take from missile troops. So it's probably not the best thing to do. I'm going to keep them in reserve because it's still a long way from us being able to recruit them. So I really want to keep that unit intact. And then we're going to have the Chaos Warhounds on either flank. Now I need to pin them and get these round the back to take out those large pockets of crossbowmen, because they're going to be incredibly dangerous to our oncoming force. We're going to go heavy on the eastern flank by putting our Centaurs there as well. Let's check that's everything. It is. So let's get moving. So we need to rearrange a little bit over that way. It's alright, you can walk, don't need to work too hard. Let's see how they're set out. What were they? Pistoliers, that's the one. So they've got their Pistoliers on their flanks. Their swordsmen are behind. There seem to be some crossbows missing from there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sure they had more than 4. But maybe not. And then their Pistoliers on the other flank. The Halberdiers, going to be dangerous if I get my Chaos Warhounds or my Centaurs anywhere near them. And the Swordsmen will probably beat out most of our Ungor herd and Spearmen. Gore herd should be able to take them. But the idea is to get this main force to pin them, and then we do most of the damage round the back. I'm a little worried about leaving my Minotaurs out, but they really need to only be used in desperate situations at the moment, and this is not one. This is the first very hard campaign I've played. As I say, normal historical Total Wars, it's always been on very hard. I found this game a bit tougher to get used to, obviously because of the fancy setting and so many different units. It's not quite as rock, paper, scissors as it used to be. It still is, essentially. But you've got a few variables in terms of the heroes, the magic, and obviously the beasts, which we're not really up against. Because we are the Beastmen, we are the men of beasts. We fear no beasts. We are all beasts at heart. Especially this guy, Scar, Ruin, Claw. He is definitely a beast. So yeah, this is probably the first battle of this campaign that has been relatively equal forces. So, yeah, to say I'm a little bit worried is a bit of an understatement, I will admit. That this will be a good test, and it should, even if we make a few mistakes, we should have the forces to pull through. Problem with being a horde and only a single army is we can be wiped off the face of the earth, essentially in a single battle. That's cool. It's kind of... Why is that on the map? This is Empire territory. There's no like tooltip to tell me what it is. We weren't just encamped here, so maybe it's just totems we put up, or it's where we camped the night before the great battle. So our forces go forward now. Don't like how much Scar is running ahead of everybody else. So let's have a quick run. Right, let's decide where we're going. So spearmen, in you go. Going in there. Axemen. Let's hit somewhere near the middle. Let's move our archers a little bit further forward. We're to about there. Right, we need to get these guys all moving pretty sharpish into position. Don't want their attack to be too far behind. We don't want it to be too early that they can reorganise. We're clashing. Scar has literally beached himself well within the Empire swordsmen. They're all sort of running away a bit. Our spearmen are chasing them. Seem to have the advantage over here. In the middle, pretty even, but we've got the support of the archers. These guys chasing these guys down. Right, let's get these guys in on the pistoliers. Where's our other flank disappeared to? They're all over here. Right, let's get them right in behind. You get such a lack of information here, but I do kind of love just playing in this game mode. It's so much cleaner without the UI. I don't know what they're doing, they're just sort of standing there. Everything seems to be going to plan. We're a little bit overwhelmed on this flank, but the other swordsmen are their handgunners. Alright, as much as I hate it, let's go back to the UI to double check how everything's going. Actually, there's no need to go in there. Let's get them in behind. Let's get these warhounds down. I don't think I'm even going to need everything else, to be honest. It's gone pretty much to plan. Continuing to chase those pistoliers off the map. This was where we were a little bit worried, but we're okay. The hero, Albert von Muckhammer. The Muckhammer coming to McDonald's stores in the old world near you soon. How's Ungor doing? Scar Ungor. That's Ungor. Got any abilities? Doesn't really need it when you're that kind of size with that kind of axe. Oh, these guys are getting absolutely peppered. Warhound's not really doing anything. Manage them the best. Let's get these guys in there. What's on this? There's some handgunners there. Handgunners, pistoliers. So let's get these guys after them. It's been a bit scrappy, but it is a victory. We are attacking a settlement, so not really a problem in terms of making sure we run down the enemy completely. A couple of units routing. Taken some pretty major damage, that's for sure. Let's chase down what we can. Let's just move it on. Been a pretty grave battle. Pretty heavy losses on both sides, but tactics mostly worked. We were a bit slow again on the uptake in terms of getting the cavalry in, or the warhounds. But it went alright, I think. Can't have too many complaints. Do we bother? If they can get there, may as well. I mean, they will though. Well, they might do. Probably not. Right. Then the battle. 600 losses to their 1,000. We did outnumber them pretty heavily. Have taken some pretty heavy losses with the majority of our weaker infantry, which I knew we would. Those guys have taken an absolute battering as well, the Ghoul herd. Other than that, we're pretty much intact. So I'm happy with that. That's gone pretty well. Another rank for Kazakh. We're obviously going to loot Horde growth. Do we need them? Yeah, we really do need the money. Loot and raise. Armour gained, the armour of silvered steel, the gleaming, all-encasing suit of silver is light but still grants the wearer a heavy degree of protection. Surely the hallmarks of elven artifacts. Now become a legendary... Oh no, he is a legendary lord. This score is skilled with flint knife, able to separate skin from flesh, whether the subject is dead or still breathing. I don't want to think about that. Post-battle chance of stealing a magic item, plus 12. Right, let's get another look at the map then, now that we've got the opportunity to. Say, Karabakh was just getting a bit dicey as to whether we were going to be cornered by their armies. We've got to make sure we don't make the same mistake here. They have a pretty large force there, at their capital in Marienburg. Can't really move either, so can't encamp. So we're going to be in danger of being struck against here by Emily von Cardon. Problem is, if they do, we're pretty low on infantry numbers until they replenish. So we're just going to have to hit the turn and see what happens. We do have skill points, don't we? I'm just going to make these guys tanks. I like the sound of that, especially Scar. Charge bonuses make him an even more formidable force as he charges in the battlefield ahead of the front lines, which I love that you can do with oh, Karabakh still chasing us down. This is not brilliant. I love that the heroes on this can literally be those kind of army leading units that just can charge ahead of everything because they've got so much health and they are such incredible forces of war. Ambush discovered, hostile activity, assault units. Right, we are... This doesn't look good, I'm not going to lie. I don't see how we can run away. Oh, this is potentially
I refuse.
a big old problem. What I don't get is Karabakh. They're not allies, are they? No, not that. Not that. Diplomacy, there we go. Karabakh. No, they're not allies. But they don't really have a problem with just charging straight on into Marienburg's territory. That's not brilliant. I'd hope we could escape their wrath by running away. Are they still in there? I suppose technically this is now ruined territory, so it doesn't really matter.
Absolutely not.
Right. I think if we stay here, we're going to be attacked by these two armies, and potentially that as well. If we move right up onto their doorstep, we'll definitely be attacked by this Marienburg army. But these should not follow. I don't know, this is difficult to say. I think they've moved because this is now ruined territory, so they're not bothered about that, but they won't go into Marienburg's territory. Is my hope. But it's how badly do we want to test that? Do we go here, which potentially keeps us out of range of Marienburg? Probably not, but it gives us the best chance, but puts us straight into range with them if they've got a crossing. I don't see why they wouldn't. They're the other side of the river, so in which case they might be more tempted to just quickly go into Marienburg's lands to defeat us. Or do we go as far away from them as possible, but right next to Marienburg, in which case they will definitely attack us. Or do we encamp, which I presume if we're attacked we'll be in an encampment, at least we'll have a defensible position, but then we'll almost certainly be attacked by these two. Oh, vote now. Please help. I wish this was like a live stream or something. Oh, this is so difficult. I think we have to go into Marienburg's lands. That seems far enough away from Carenberg. What have we got? There's our army tab. 1,200 men.
I will not obey.
Don't tell me.
No.
Their numbers, but I think it's greater than ours. I think here. Right, done it. We're in their lands. They've got to have to come over this bridge. They've probably still got space. To be honest though, that gives us no retreat possibilities. That's probably stupider than I thought. Right, we've done it. That's what we're going to do. Nope, they're coming straight in. Oh, this is... We are seriously screwed. Gluttony, the herd is noisome and disgruntled, more so than usual, even. They recently have... The herd is noisome and disgruntled, more so than usual, even. Oh, goodness sake. Why is this worded so weirdly? The herd is noisome and disgruntled, more so than usual even. They resent having to worship the herdstone for yet another night, and instead desire to feast and overindulge. What say you, Lord? I think we need to feast because this night may be our last. We're going to have to run away, but how far can we run away? There's nothing that allows us to run quicker, or we could use beast paths, which would allow us to... Oh, that's... Nearby hostile armies may intercept, meeting the beast path on the beast path for battle. The warherds can cross the old world using the secret beast paths, increasing their movement allocation. So this is a risk, but it could get us out of trouble. That's what we're going to do. We're going to run away towards Southend, as far north as we can. We didn't get intercepted, that's good. There's another army up there though. That's got us well out of trouble. If that doesn't put the Carenberg off, I don't know what will. What I would like to happen is to entice a war between Marienburg and Carenberg, and we can just run away and they'll forget about us. It's unlikely to happen, but... Okay, we've run away. Probably in danger of this army, but 1 is better than 3. So let's see what terrors are brought on us. They're still chasing us. Goodness sake. Oh boy, here they come. Oh, we're in real trouble now. Can we run away? Run away, please. Oh, we are living dangerously. Really dangerously. I see the end of our campaign growing nearer. We use beast paths again. How far can we get away then? As far south as... I don't know where the other Carabog army is. If we go that far north, they're going to catch us. I know they are. Down here? We're going to be in trouble from the other arm. Right, it's got to be north. We've got to run away as fast as possible. Please don't catch us. Oh, so close. Now the Marienburg. Oh. Oh my goodness. Run away. Oh, how are we staying alive? This is ridiculous. These paths. Run away again. And turn again. Carabog are just legging it after us. Luckily we're getting just far enough away each time. Right, Dark Moon is again. Campaign movement range. That's what we need. Beast paths again. I'm going to someone else's land now. Oh no, the Marienburg is still up there. Let's we could double back. That would be pretty risky though. Let's keep going north. A much smaller army here. Can we get far enough? Look at this. Look at this. And how are they getting so close? Oh my. Run away. Oh boy. We could take Fort Solace maybe, but problem is we're not regaining any troops by doing this. If we stop and attack there next turn, we'll be taken out. So run away again. Please don't have a big army somewhere near. Are we running to the head of an island? I think we are. I think we're running into a trap. Oh dear. Technology. It's not going to help me. Missile damage. That might be useful. 9 turns. That's a bit optimistic. I think we've run straight into the edge of the world. We have... oh shit on it. South again? Anyone fancy going south again? Right next to Carabog's army.
No.
Oh good.
I'll ignore that.
They're encamped over there. This is the end. Run away. Yeah. We're done. We're done here. Okay everybody, this will be the final battle of the campaign. I can guarantee it. I will give it everything. but this is going to be it. So enjoy. This has been the Beastmen campaign, eye for an eye. We have lasted not many turns. Well, we'll go after all of that after the battle. I told you I wasn't good at hordes. I really am not. As this has shown. I need a castle to defend. I need everything to be planned out and have a base of operations, have diplomacy. This is just chaos all the time. Excuse the pun. Okay, so we're on the field of our final battle of the campaign. Everything has suffered attrition while we've been trying to run away as well. Minotaurs, which we were trying to save for this kind of occasion, there's now only 6 of them, which is brilliant. So now we have a decision. Do we go out in a blaze of glory, charge them head on, or do we try and be tactical and just end up preventing the inevitable? If we're tactical and defensive, they're going to have 2 armies, completely organised. I think our only chance is literally to charge. Look at our infantry. It's useless. Look at it. Oh dear. Let's try and make it as... Let's put it over the top of each other, sure, why not? I mean, this is barely a unit on its own. Got our raiders behind. Our brave heroes are just going to be slap bang in the middle of this. If you're expecting to see some kind of heroic fight, it's not going to happen, I can tell you now. I'm going to try, but it won't. We're going to send the Minotaurs. I think we've got to keep the Minotaurs with that force. We need something to hold it together. Is that everybody? That's everybody, of course it is. Right, head on, brave Beastmen. I'm going to try and save a bit of face and destroy this army. I'm going to do my best. Keep these as a fighting unit. Let's keep these as a fighting unit. These 2 straight in there. What's that? In you go. In you go. In you go. Minotaurs. Let's try and secure that flank as well. Archers are going to line up about there. We need to start moving around the back. I mean, that force we could take. This one's going to crush us. Absolutely crush us. Here he goes. Go on, Scar. Make them tell tales of this battle. Minotaurs are going to support him. Alright, round the back. Come on. Oh, she's a little bit vulnerable there. Let's move back a little bit. Zark has no abilities, he's just got to fight his way through this. These guys straight in the rear here. Let's get these where they're most needed. It's probably right in there.
As long as we draw breath, they will die.
Final charge of the Centagogs. It's a good hit. The Minotaurs are running away already. Fantastic. There's our impending doom over there. Let's line these up for another... Oh no, just these guys. You should just attack there. On, straight in. Actually no, let's clean this up quickly. Let's get these back into the fight over here. Actually, no. You take this unit out, and then we've got at least a cohesive unit over there. They're running away. These guys have been crushed. Let's get them straight back over. These warhounds. Just chase away these cavaliers. They're doing a bit of damage. Right, we need to come out cinematic. This battle is nearly won. You guys just, you're going to be a sacrifice. Just keep chasing. You straighten that. These beasts run them. I don't know why you want to run them down. Stop them reinforcing, I suppose. They're routing. Fantastic. Mortars are starting to rain in. Minotaurs have rallied. Main fight's going okay. So let's take on that hero. These guys. Take on these guys. Kazakh is in there. Scar is almost finished. Throwing himself in for one final assault there. I'm just going to use these to hopefully stop some of these units coming back into play. Well, they already have. That's not going to go well. Abort. Oh my god, where's Scar going? He's just gonna... Fine, I like this idea. He has bloodlust. He refuses to believe that this is the end of the Beastmen. Oh no, he's running away. Oh, he's gone. Scar the Mighty has fallen. What a shame. The rest of our forces are fighting on valiantly. Kazakh is battling Ludwig. Where is he? Right there in the middle. Let's at least end his bloodline. He's going to get back up again. Oh, these guys aren't really doing much. Charge them head on. Why not? Archer's doing alright. Still win this. We can win this. Sure. Never give up. Never give in. Krasnak will not give in. He is all that remains now of a once mighty clan. Go on, Krasnak. You can do it. Let's watch his final moments. Oh, is he already running away? Where's he going? I don't know what he's doing. This is a pretty pathetic final moments, Krasnak. Expected more of you. What's he doing? There we go. Got a hit in. Warriors flee. Decisive defeat. Well, we won out. 716. Only one of the reinforcing army. Lost 500. We're going to be finished, that's for sure. It's decisive defeat. He's gone. We are done. Well, it was a brave campaign. I just wasn't ready for the jump ups very hard, at least not with a Horde faction. Now we're showing the ruins we brought, which had a good early start, but we just came up against much tougher armies in the Karabakh and we had to run away. I think all we were doing was preventing the inevitable though. I think my strategy was doomed from the beginning. We really need to finish the Karabakh off pretty quickly. Statistics. Battles, there we go. Battles fought 5. 4 fought personally. 4 victories out of the 5. Obviously the 5th was our downfall. That 1 defeat ended our faction. That's the problem. I think losing the Bray Herd so stupidly was really our main... what was really the defeat of us. If we had kept that intact, I just didn't think about where they were going to go, and they got caught up in an army they couldn't defeat. With that army at my side, we probably could have finished Karabberg off, but I was foolish and let them fall very cheaply. And then it was really only a matter of time. The running game could only really go on for so long. It's a shame. So that's been the end of the Beastmen Eye for an Eye campaign after just 4 episodes, I think. I probably will start up another Total War campaign. If anyone has anything they'd like to see as a campaign, do let me know down below. But other than that, I will probably choose another campaign, maybe a grand campaign with the Beastmen. Maybe would be a good idea. But the Hordes I just don't play well with. Probably will be another very hard campaign because I love the challenge, but I think I need a faction that I can stick in a single place. I have the same rules that I'm so used to with historical Total Wars. As I said, in Attila, I could never get on with the Huns. The Horde faction I just haven't worked out how to play well at. But if anyone has any great tips then do let me know in the comments, and I might retry it. You never know. Or maybe in the main campaign I'll play as the Beastmen. So thank you very much for watching this short-lived series. Vampire counts will continue. They'll probably be a bit more frequent for the moment. I might try and crack on and get as much of that done while I decide on the next campaign. They will continue then probably every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. If you did enjoy this video, enjoyed the series, hit that like button, that would be great. If you want to check out some other stuff on the channel or find out when the next series will start, then do hit that subscribe button or check out my Twitter. So thanks for watching. I'm a disgrace, but I've never claimed to be the best Total War player in the world, that's for sure. And I'll see you soon. They are so OP and easily the coolest. Oops! Didn't do that. Easily the coolest units in the game. Although a Wookiee on a Walker is pretty close, I must say. Oh, I don't know there's so much going on, I just can't take it all in. Whoa! Blow it up!
There's a B-52 that just went past and something got dropped in.
Did it? They're coming out of the swamp.
Are they?
They are indeed.
God.
I mean, there is a down B-52 there.
It's not a B-52.
I accept this offering.
I don't know.
If you have torn my uniform, I will be very angry.
That's a Spitfire.
That?
No, it's not.
It's a Spitfire
It's
or
Japanese
a Mustang
plane.
or something.